Love 15.
And there is the big weapon of the Kerber game, is that forehand, especially the forehand up the line. And she hits it so low over the net, so flat. It's a very tough shot to defend on the grass.
Oh, good shot. Kerber off to a flying start here.
15-14.
And those are the chances Kerber has to take in this match. If she has any amount of time, Sharapova leaves the ball short, doesn't hit it hard enough. Kerber has to take chances, step in.
2 break points.
Sharapova has so much confidence in herself and her ground strokes, no matter what the score is. You will always see her continue to step in and go for the lines.
Double fault from Sharapova to give Kerber the break of serve in the opening game.
First game.
Well, she can be a slow starter, Maria Sharapova. Often goes 3 or 4 games behind before finding her way, before warming up and suddenly moving up a gear or 2.
And we saw it in the last round against American Allison Risk. Sharapova was down 3-1 before she won 11 games in a row.
Miss Angelique Kerber to serve.
So Kerber will require a good number of first serves. We know the second serve is a weak area.
Love.
Bottom right is Angelique Kerber's coach, Ben Ibrahimzadeh, who's the German of Iranian descent, who looks after Angelique. Played Davis Cup for Iran.
30 love.
collective gasp around centre court.
30-15.
Well, Sharapova immediately took off to cover the forehand up the line, got there in enough time to hit a pretty good high defensive lob. You can see Sharapova's actually backed up to where she normally stands to return.
Oh,
30 all.
it's a problem area for Kerber.
Fault.
That's just a typical Kerber point where she's able to get herself out of trouble. Just improvise, scrambling to get balls back into play, wait for her opponent to make an error.
Deuce.
Sharapova focused, going through her routine, staring at the back fence, and she turns and straightens her strings and gets ready to receive.
Advantage with Sharapova.
So a break back point for the Russian. Well, that was a chance.
Deuce.
And Kerber so similar to Radwanska. They get down so low to make some shots. I'm not sure how they get back up half the time.
Sharapova hasn't quite found her
Advantage
range
with Kerber.
with the cross-court forehand.
And credit Kerber for keeping those balls low and some of them short, and forcing Maria to move up. She's not quite getting up in the court quick enough yet, Sharapova.
Game, Ms. Kerber. Ms. Kerber leads 2 games to love, first set.
So Kerber rubber stamps the earlier break of serve and moves to 2 games to love after 8 minutes of play on centre court.
Fifteen love.
That's a great serve down the centre.
30 love.
And this is a matchup that Sharapova is going to want to use her slice serve more than she normally does. Try to get that serve to tail away from the two-handed backhand of Kerber. Kerber has limited reach going for that return.
Oh. 30-15.
Well, the forehand appears to be the weak area at the moment for Maria Sharapova. 3 forehand unforced errors. Yet to get on the scoreboard here, 30-all love 2.
Sharapova's really struggling with her toss already in this match.
Well, that's the sort of forehand she's looking for.
40-30.
Sharapova hits her forehand much better when she's able to transfer her weight into the court and she has time. Not quite as confident when she's rushed or forced.
Game Sharapova. Miss Kerber leads 2-1 for sets. Time. Seats quickly, please. Thank you.
Bit of hustle and bustle around the court as latecomers make their way to their seats. Kerber up a break, 2-1.
Love 15.
Well, you're exactly right. She just hasn't found the range on that forehand yet. She's hit some good ones when she's inside the court, but when she's been behind the baseline, a bit more unsure on that side so far.
30-15.
First ace from Kerber.
40-15.
Well, that will help her cause, Kerber, if she's able to get just a couple free points on that serve. It's going to be huge for Kerber.
In game, Miss Kerber.
Solid service game from the German #1.
Miss Kerber leads 3-1 for set.
Kerber, one of two Germans still in the draw. The other, Sabina Lisicki, out on court 3 at the moment.
Love.
Well, she's definitely pressing on that side and going for a lot. And at times in this match when she's not in the correct position. And if you're Kerber, you want to be aware of that and continue to attack that forehand wing while it is this vulnerable.
Yeah, it's dysfunctional at the moment, isn't it? The forehand wing from Sharapova. 1-3, 15-30. Really struggling.
Backhand's working fine, though.
All.
And this backhand so effective because of the spin Maria generates with her left hand, getting around the outside of the ball, hitting that ball off the court. Well, Sharapova has directed the majority of her attack to that forehand corner of Kerber, showing Kerber early on she is not scared of the German's weapon.
Game, Sharapova.
Sharapova starting to find her feet on centre court.
3-2 for set.
Maria Bueno in the Royal Box today. Beautiful day to be watching tennis wherever you're sitting around this centre court. Capacity 15,000, and I guess we're 4/5 of the way there at the moment. Glorious cotton wool clouds above.
Time.
Philip Brook.
Yes.
Angelique Kerber still up a break, 3-2 first set.
Great variety there from Kerber.
15 love.
She likes to work in that drop shot, has lots of feel when she does move forward, and this is a great choice of shot here to try to exploit the movement of Sharapova.
That was a fantastic return of serve.
15 all.
And like most here on centre court, Angelique Kerber was just a spectator. Oh.
What a point!
Thirty, 15.
Very effective serving from Kerber.
40-15.
Not scared to go back out to that backhand wing, even though the last time Sharapova hit a winner from that side.
Kerber leads 4-2 first set.
Well, what a start for Angelique Kerber. 4-2 in front. Looks like the German feels very much at home out here. The Sharapova connections will be a little concerned. 2-4.
Love. Oh. 30 love.
This is a nice service game for Sharapova. And besides that opening service game, she's looked fairly comfortable with the service part. What surprises me is that she hasn't gotten her return going, her return game yet.
Let's for service. In game, Sharapova.
Yeah, Sharapova fired up about serving that one out to love.
Full change. Miss Kerber leads 4-3 first set. Time.
Kerber serving at 4-3. Sven Gronefeld, Maria Sharapova's coach, on his feet. Maria bouncing around, she's dancing, ready to receive here. Knows she has to try and do some damage on the Kerber serve. Punishing rally.
15 love.
Kerber knows that she's fast enough and consistent enough to run balls down if she needs to. And she's right now just getting her balls back into play, trying to get them deep. And Sharapova has to start covering that backhand serve.
30 love.
Kerber's hit every single serve this match, with the exception of 2 to the backhand side of Sharapova. Sharapova's got to start leaning towards covering all the backhand serves.
Forty love. $40-15.
Well, Kerber had a long look at that one.
Game is Kerber.
So Sharapova will have to serve to stay in the first set.
Miss Kerber leads 5-3 first set.
Sharapova yet to drop a set in the championships, but staring a 1-set-to-love deficit here in the face. 3-5.
15 love.
Well, it started with a good first serve there from Maria. Once she's able to get the upper hand in the rally, she's in good shape. It's when she finds herself behind the baseline reacting, and she hasn't been as successful.
It's long.
15 all.
It's just pulling off that forehand a bit on some of those that go long, pulling to her left and not staying with the shot through contact. You can see a surprising number there. Kerber doing a far better job of defending her second serve so far in this match than Sharapova.
Thirty 15.
What impresses me about Maria Sharapova is, despite all her success in the game, all her massive earnings and titles, she's fired up. She's absolutely focused for every point out here.
Game of Sharapova.
And she's put the pressure back onto Angelique Kerber.
Ms. Kerber leads 5-4, fifth set.
So at 5-4, Kerber will have to serve for the first set.
This is a huge service game coming up for Kerber, but as you can see, almost every serve has gone to the Sharapova backhand, with the exception of 2 on the ad side. If you're Maria here in this return game, you have to start moving over to your left, covering that backhand serve. Make Kerber hit her least favorite serve in this huge game. It also gives yourself a better chance of hitting a good return when you start anticipating a bit better.
So we'll see how strategically aware Angelique Kerber is when she steps out to serve for the first set.
Time.
There's her coach, Ben, and Ibrahim Zadeh. A warm applause for Angelique Kerber, for both players. Can Kerber be the first to take a set away from Maria Sharapova at the championships? Serving for it now, 5-4. Whoa.
Not getting her box to their feet, that type of play, much more aggressive starting with the return. Stepped in to all 3 of those backhands beautifully.
Fifteen all.
Great awareness there from Kerber. Mixing in a serve to the forehand. We have not seen many of those.
Yeah, well, that was a huge miss hit from Maria Sharapova. It zigged and zagged through the air before it clipped the line.
15-13.
It's not all straightforward for Kerber. 15-30.
15-14.
Kerber's cross, to say the least. 2 break points for Maria Sharapova. Yes, good running.
She breaks back.
Five games all for set.
Oh, Sharapova moved up to that drop shot so quickly. You know it's always going to be a tough out to serve out a set, a match against Sharapova and her great return game. She settled down and focused beautifully there.
Let's. First service. Love 15.
Kerber realizing she cannot be defensive now at this stage. She's going to have to try and take matters into her own hands. That's a perfect point for Kerber. She's got to continue to be aggressive on her own end.
Let's. First service. Love 30.
Further danger here for Maria Sharapova. Love 30, Sven Gronevelt doing what he can from afar.
$15.30.
15th winner from Maria Sharapova.
$30 all.
Maria Sharapova finally broke back towards the tail end of this first set. 5 all, 30 all. Sharapova yet to drop a set in the championships, but she came close as Kerber served for the first.
Kerber just leaving those balls too short in the court.
40-30.
Against Sharapova, you just can't afford to just make balls in the court, and there, couple backhands in the row, just about at the service line. That is an invitation for Sharapova to attack.
Game is Sharapova.
Sharapova back in front, 6 games to 5.
Ms. Sharapova leads 6 games to 5 first set.
This was the final unreturned serve and the reaction that accompanied it. Sun's coming out again. What do you remember of your day on centre court? The final against Steffi Graf 99, with all the rain we've had over the last few days. I remember the match, but I was thinking this morning I couldn't remember what happened with the weather. Was it sunny?
We had one rain delay. It was dark and cloudy throughout. What a nice change for these players now to have a roof and not have to worry about that. The forecast for this Saturday as well isn't perfect for ladies' final day, but we'll see if they'll have to use the roof for the final.
It doesn't really matter anymore, does it, about the weather for the finals day?
Exactly.
We can get a backlog with the matches on the outside courts, but there'll always be tennis for the television viewers. And with a second roof coming on court number 1 in the next 4 or 5 years, it's looking good. So Angelique Kerber serving to stay in the first set now, 5-6.
Fifteen love.
Well, we've seen the lefties be so successful in the women's draw so far this year. We've got 3 still left on the bottom half with Kvitova, Makarova, and Safarova.
Oh, yeah. Kerber really savoured that shot.
40 love.
Yeah, Kerber has to continue to go after her groundies in this match when she does have a little bit of time. She's a little too passive in the latter stages of the set.
Oh, that was a fabulous return out of nothing from Maria Sharapova.
40-15. Games all, first set tiebreak. Both players will receive an additional challenge.
Angelique Kerber's family here, father Slavek, mother Beata in the connections box. Dad was very excited about that game for Angelique. Takes us to a first set tiebreaker.
It's so important for Kerber to stay positive. Here as we see Kerber's box. Also on the left there's the German Fed Cup captain Barbara Rittner, who had to just race here after watching Sabine Lisicki win. She's a busy lady with her German players doing well.
Oh.
2-0, Miss Sharapova.
And this is what Sharapova has the ability to do. Continue to go for the lines at the biggest stages of the match. Hasn't played her best tennis in this first set, but still believes in these critical moments.
Miss Kerber
So
challenging the
this
call
one will be checked out
on the
by
right sideline, and the ball's
Hawkeye.
called out.
First challenge of the match. Hawkeye will pass judgment here. Oh, it's just caught the line.
Replay the points.
Excellent challenge from Angelique Kerber. That's where Hawkeye makes a massive difference. The point was replayed. If we hadn't had the challenge system, Sharapova would have been 3 points ahead in the breaker and on her way to the first set. It's given Kerber a lifeline here.
Miss Sharapova. Miss Sharapova.
Well, that's a shot that's worked regularly for Maria Sharapova, but on that occasion she struck the highest point of the net. And Kerber's right back in the breaker, 2-3.
And just fantastic scrambling from Kerber, who just refuses to give in and is moving around the baseline, getting balls back into play that most players can't get back into play against Sharapova.
All square at the change of ends. So far the match living up to expectations. 6 games all, 3-all in the tiebreak. Kerber's ready for more.
Maria hesitated with that return.
4-3, Miss Kerber.
She was looking to get a forehand, but then didn't hit through it. And then Kerber was able to turn the tables and get Sharapova moving.
4-all.
Real tension out here now. Excellent tennis from both players. Keeping the centre court crowd thoroughly entertained after less than a set.
Sharapova is challenging the call on the right-hand sideline. The ball was called out.
Ball was called out by the umpire, in fact. Some nervous moments for Alison Lyon to make sure she got this overall right, and she did.
5-4, Ms. Kerber. Sharapova has 3 challenges remaining. Lex, first service.
She's missed. And a look of despair on the face of
Ms. Kerber.
Maria Sharapova. 2 set points for Angelique Kerber. Takes the first set.
Ms. Kerber, 7 games to 6. Ms. Kerber leads by 1 set to love.
Sharapova has dropped her first set of the championships. Well, what a fight back for Angelique Kerber. Served for the set at 5-4, then was pegged back. What a start to the day's play on centre.
A surprising end in that tiebreak with Sharapova, the backhand, letting her down those final 3 points. 1 cross-court error and then the 2 up the line. And now has given herself a lot of work to have to do in this match. Also have to keep in mind that whoever wins this match has to come back and play tomorrow against an opponent who will have had today off, be a little bit more fresh and rested, Eugenie Bouchard.
These shots are absolutely magnificent. We're watching every turn of the tennis ball, the
Second set.
stretch of the strings.
Ms.
Kerber's
Kerber to
reactions.
serve. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Players are ready.
Well, Kerber managed to get through that first set, only getting broken 1 time. We'll see if she can continue to be as effective as she has been on her serve.
Let's see if Maria Sharapova can do a little more with the Kerber second serve.
Love 15.
And so far in this match, Kerber has won 77% of the points on that second serve, and that is the weak shot of her game. Sharapova hasn't been able to take advantage.
Love 30.
It's only her second double fault. But half an opening here for Maria Sharapova. Love 30. By Alison Hughes just asking one of the ball boys to pick up an errant ball.
Maria just hasn't been able to change direction of her shots very easily in this match. That last forehand ran through it. Got to really stay down and low and with the shot when you want to change the direction.
Kerber's movement around centre court has been fast and positive. Quick out of the blocks there. Sharapova's 21st winner. 10 more than Kerber's hit, but it's the scoreline that matters, and Kerber has the first set. Break point here. Ooh, that was tight.
Dios. Advantage, Miss Kerber.
He's a happy man. Ben, the coach of Kerber.
Dios.
Again, Sharapova struggling with that short,
Advantage, Miss Kerber.
low, soft shot Kerber has given her occasionally. This one right here, not going through the court, but Sharapova just not getting up into the court quick enough. She's expecting the balls to come through the court, and some of them aren't.
Dios.
Yeah, just about the highest level of volume from Maria Sharapova during that rally. She was screaming her way through the
Advantage,
point.
Miss Sharapova.
And imagine that it's only going to get louder as the tension rises for Sharapova, now down a set.
You can't really call it a grunt. It's more of a growl with a scream on the end.
Game, Miss Sharapova.
Sharapova breaks.
First game, second set.
So, former champion fighting her way back in. The level of intensity in that first game of the second set was equal to the levels that we enjoyed at the tail end of the first.
Well, we'll see if this is a turning point for Sharapova to get her momentum back. Kerber had a game point to hold after fending off a couple of break points. And now Sharapova, she never had the lead in that first set till 6-5 up. And now she gets an early lead in the second set. We'll see if this relaxes her to play a little bit better tennis early on.
And Kjothavong and her sister Lena are in the Royal Box and part of our commentary team this year.
Love 15. Love 30.
Sighs of exasperation here from Maria Sharapova as another one fails to find the target.
Whew. Well, maybe the lead won't allow her to play better early in the set.
Love 40.
It's just so far a shocking game from Sharapova. And look at that, almost 5 times the amount of unforced errors. And Sharapova has got to clean that up.
3 break points. It's out. Sharapova's not convinced.
Game, Ms. Kerber. 1 game all, second set.
So the second set begins with an exchange of breaks of serve, 1 each now. Of the match so far, and the longest rally as well.
Love 15.
It's an awful lot of court Kerber had to cover in this rally. We'll see how she recovers physically. A lot of running for the German.
Love 30. 15-13.
Oh, that's just beautiful there by Kerber.
30-all.
Well, time and time again today, she's gone to the backhand side of Sharapova with the serve there. She has a slight opening up the line, but just a perfect forehand.
$40-13.
It was very un-Sharapova-like.
Yeah, there's been a few of those moments, and particularly the last 3 points of the tiebreak, just 3 backhand errors to lose the set.
Deuce.
Fantastic defense from Kerber.
Advantage with Sharapova.
But Sharapova eventually able to step forward and punish her opponent. Another break point.
And that's that combination that's been working so well for Kerber.
Deuce.
Well, Sharapova's trying to slow Kerber down here. Again, just excellent placement with the forehand up the line. Kerber plays so incredibly fast between points. I would say takes the least amount of time.
Legs for service. Deuce.
Deuce number 3. Angelique Kerber spending an awful lot of time defending. Still in front in this match.
Let second service.
Tentative second serve. The German thoroughly enjoyed that forehand winner.
Advantage Miss Kerber.
Well, Kerber knew this was an all or nothing shot, giving it everything she had.
Centre court crowd liked it as well. She's got them on her side.
Deuce.
Stalemate at the start of the second set.
Out. No advantage, Ms. Kerber.
Fantastic speed around the court.
Ms. Kerber leads 2-1, second set, and by 1 set to love.
So Sharapova trailing by a set, 1-2 in the second, and Kerber at the moment has an answer for everything.
Well, Kerber's had to cover so much ground these first 3 games of this second, but she's feeling confident, and she is so motivated. What I've loved is how positive she has stayed, because there's been matches in the past where Kerber can get quite down on herself, quite negative, and that just hasn't happened yet.
Now sometimes you actually see her bottom lip start to tremble. She seems to be close to tears, but she's so up for this.
And even when she served for that first set, got broken, Sharapova got it back to 5-all, Kerber stayed remarkably positive, and that helped her win that first set, and now is feeling so confident. Here are those great numbers we've seen
Time.
from Kerber. That's going to be a huge stat if she can continue to win as many points on that second serve. It'll be awfully tough for Sharapova to win this.
What was the stat you were talking about, Sharapova not coming from to win a match here from a set down for 10 years?
It's been 10 years, supposedly. I am trying to triple check that right now, but last time she came back was 10 years ago here.
Coming back to her chair now for a change of racket, I think.
The new balls are in play. Sharapova wanting to get a fresh racket. New balls are lighter. They fly a bit faster through the air. Sharapova just wants a tighter string to have a little bit more control.
So with new balls, Maria Sharapova serving a set down, 1-2 in the second.
Love. Love.
Sunglasses going on and off as the sun drifts in and out.
And this is so Sharapova-like.
40 love.
Just when most players would be discouraged they weren't able to get the break, having numerous break points, Sharapova comes right back out playing some great tennis.
challenging the call. On the right baseline, the ball was called good.
Well, the line judge saw it on the line, but it will be adjudicated by Hawkeye here. Good call.
40-30.
Brutal return of serve from the German.
Out.
Sharapova just checking with Alison Hughes before
Deuce.
deciding not to challenge again. She's in trouble here at deuce.
Ms. Sharapova has 2 challenges remaining. Advantage, Ms. Sharapova.
Kerber had a chance early in the rally, had a bit of time with her forehand, played it safe. And Sharapova able to escape with that point.
In game, Ms. Sharapova.
Sharapova rounds it off with an ace, which was stared at but goes unchallenged.
2 games all, second sets.
So 2 games all in set number 2. An hour and 20 minutes of riveting tennis on centre court. There's Robin Knox-Johnston, eminent yachtsman, in the Royal Box today.
15 love.
He was the first man to circumnavigate the globe. Did it in 1968 on board his boat Suhaili, alongside Kathy Sabin on the right, the president of the Lawn Tennis Association.
Great mix of paces there from Kerber.
30 love.
And that's what makes playing her so tricky, is she can lull you into a false sense of just making balls in the court, and then she pulls the trigger, and it is very tough to then defend against those hard, flat shots.
$30-15.
Well, the second serve is a weak link for Kerber. Sometimes she just pushes a little too hard, goes for it a little too much. That was her 4th double fault.
All.
Ace down the centre. Wasn't the quickest, 98 miles per hour.
40-30.
Excellent location and slice. Get that ball to tail away.
Game is Kerber. Ms. Kerber leads 3 games to 2, second set, and by 1 set to love.
So with serve in this second set. little bit of movement around the court as people take advantage of the change of ends to head off, grab a drink or something to eat. But this is hard to leave this match.
Time.
Fascinating encounter on centre court. Former champion Maria Sharapova won the title at the age of 17 back in 2004. Comes into Wimbledon as the recent Roland Garros champion. Up against it here against Angelique Kerber, the German. A set down with serve in set number 2. Sharapova serving 2-3. The best forehand we've seen all match from the Russian.
15 love.
And Kerber just leaving a bit too much of the court open when she decided to go up the line here. Look how far outside the court she is. And Sharapova,
Thank you.
able to get that forehand off the court and out of the reach of Kerber.
Love. Love.
Great return from Kerber.
40-15.
Sharapova forced to play the cricket shot to try and rescue the point. No luck.
In game, Sharapova.
Well, Sharapova needed an easy hold.
3 games all, second set.
She's been struggling with her service games. Let's see if that comprehensive hold will give her some confidence here.
Three games all, second set.
Love.
And Sharapova just continues to get jammed with that serve going into her backhand. And she holds a forehand grip to return. And it can be tricky when you play a lefty to all of a sudden have to switch it over to the backhand.
All.
Miss hit from Kerber, and this was simple and straightforward for Sharapova. Moving elegantly up the court. Nearly
came off for Kerber.
On the
She
left
wants it
offside line, the
double
ball's called
checked.
out.
Called out. Probably was out. Let's get the crowd involved.
Ooh, very close.
Far away, was it?
15-13. Let's first.
Oh, yes. That's the sort of punishment the Kerber second serve deserves.
And Sharapova there
Remaining.
ready for the backhand.
Two break points.
Fabulous.
Miss Sharapova leads 4-3, second set. First set, Miss Kerber.
Well, the last time these two played, last year on clay in Stuttgart, it went to 3 sets. And it may well be heading that way again here on grass at Wimbledon. Sharapova up a break in the second.
And what an angle Sharapova was able to get from the middle of the court with that last backhand. And that is a huge break. This huge swing of momentum as well for Sharapova.
Time.
So the ebb and flow of emotions between the two players has been significant. Angelique Kerber, head bowed, distraught, having been broken. She has a real fight on her hands now. Enthralling match, this. Sharapova is set down, but 4-3 with a break in the second.
Love 15.
Well, Kerber hasn't been to the net too often in this match. That's just the 7th time, but when she has moved forward, has been very successful, winning 5 of those. It's not easy to do against Sharapova with how hard and deep she hits her ground strokes. And that return has got to be placed deeper in the court from Kerber.
Come on, Andy, was the shout. He's a day late.
Or a day early for tomorrow.
Either way, he's on the wrong day. Oh, yeah.
Much better placement with the return there from Kerber.
15-30.
And this forehand hit beautifully, very close to the baseline, going away from Sharapova. It opens up the court for the backhand. Again, that serve,
30 all.
that slice serve up the tee that tails away from Kerber. It's so hard for Kerber to defend against. She doesn't have a long reach on that backhand wing.
Forty, 30.
That's efficient from Sharapova. Kerber will have to serve to stay in the set.
Ms. Sharapova leads 5-3, second set.
Sven Gronefeld on his feet. The fight back continues. An hour and 34 minutes on centre court.
Fifteen love. Thirty love.
That was a strange shot.
That left grass really makes a lefty serve skid even more, and Sharapova a couple of times today just hasn't timed that one up the line correctly.
Unlucky. Covered the ground well, but unable to find the court.
40 love.
Good variation from Kerber, keeping Sharapova guessing.
Game, Ms. Kerber.
Sharapova will have to serve for this second set at 5-4.
Ms. Sharapova leads 5-4. Second set, fifth set, Ms. Kerber.
Beautiful afternoon in southwest London now. There it is, centre court in its latest and greatest incarnation. Moved here from its original location in Warple Road in 1922. Seen some action centre court. It suffered a direct hit in an air raid in October 1940 at the tail end of the Battle of Britain. 5 bombs struck the site. One scored a direct hit on the roof of centre court, destroyed more than 1,000 seats. And although the championships returned after the war in 1946, it was never fully repaired until 1949. Dark cloud above, but we're told that the chance of rain is minimal today. Maria Sharapova serving for the second set to take us to a decider.
love 15. Let. Second service.
Oh. Incredible pickup from Kerber.
And that's that supreme confidence that Sharapova possesses.
15 all.
Even though she's mistimed some of those backhand up the line, she's still so confident in herself to go for it there. Such a big point. Love 15. It's beautifully executed.
It's long. Kerber's challenging, but I think this is a waste. End of the set
Ms.
won't
Kerber's
matter.
challenging the call on the left baseline. Ball's pulled out.
Yeah, you get to the latter stages of the set. If you find yourself with a lot of challenges, it's better to use them. Oh, and it was.
Well, Sharapova is as disbelieving as I was. That's right in front of our commentary box. I could have sworn that was out. Well, Hawkeye's decision is the one that they all have to accept. 15 all.
Kerber not hitting through the court with that last forehand.
30-15.
And Kerber has the reputation of sometimes playing it a little too safe. You just, in these big moments, you cannot give Sharapova time to play her style of tennis.
Two set points.
40-15.
The number 5 seed moves towards the second set to take us to a decider. The match deserves a final set. So it's one set all on centre court.
One set all. Time. Final set.
Sunshine on centre for the start of set
Ms.
number
Kerber to
3.
serve.
What can it produce?
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Players are ready.
Fabulous match so far, an hour and 3/4, and a full house for the start of the third and final set. Here we go, Kerber to serve.
Oh. 15 love. Love.
Sharapova just keeping her opponent waiting before she turns to face this third point of the game.
40 love.
Kerber racing away here. 40 love. Concern for
Wait, please.
Sharapova fans.
That's a huge opening hold there for Kerber.
Slightly lackluster performance from Sharapova there.
First game.
Not often
final
she
set.
loses that intensity and that momentum after winning a set. We talked about it earlier. Amazingly, it's been 10 years since the semifinals here in 2004. Sharapova has come back from a match at Wimbledon to win after losing the first set. But she's also won her last 11 three-set matches this year. So something's got to give there.
So it's been an athletic encounter. These are the distances run by both players.
That's more even than I thought.
Yeah.
Thought it would have been Kerber who would be scrambling much more than Sharapova. But not so far. Well, Sharapova has been extremely successful in this match when she has moved forward. Not always the most confident volleyer, but she's come in on some great approaches so far today.
On the line.
Love.
More defensive work from Kerber. That one just too far away. Sharapova's 20th forehand winner. She started slowly on that wing, but playing well now.
And the longer this match goes, the more you have to give a little favor to Eugenie Bouchard, who does not have to play today. She got through her round of 16 match yesterday, and the winner of this will have to play her tomorrow. And this has turned out to be a very physical encounter.
30 all.
Concern for Sven Grunefeld here. At 30 all on the Sharapova serve. A couple of words of encouragement from high above centre court, just above the scoreboard, not far from where Sharapova is standing now. Now there's anticipation and expectation.
30-14.
Kerber has a break point in the second game of the final set. And Kerber's coach, Ben Ibrahimzadeh, is on his feet. She's got it.
New balls, please. Will change. Ms. Kerber leads by 2 games to love, final set.
And Kerber will serve at 2-love with new balls, which are just being produced to help her along here. That's what it meant to Angelique Kerber. Final set, 2-love in front.
Great comeback there from Sharapova after getting broken.
Love 15.
And these new balls should speed up the game, which helps Sharapova. Balls will be coming even faster through the court, tougher to defend.
Alt.
Great depth.
15 all.
It's also been a battle of the coaches on their feet. No matter who wins the point now, either coach is up on their feet trying to will on their student.
Thirty 15.
Good serve.
40 15. In game is Kerber. Ms. Kerber leads 3 games to love, final sets.
Sharapova has an awful lot to do now if she is to remain on course to win the championship again. 10 years since she won it as a teenager in 2004. Kerber, 3 games to love in front in this final set.
What a surprising last game there from Sharapova, who just made so many unforced errors to give an easy hold right back to Kerber. And now Sharapova in real trouble in this final set.
It's not exactly been a dazzling display from Maria Sharapova. Normally the shot making is there to watch and to savor and to enjoy, but it's been very erratic.
So 34 unforced errors have not helped matters.
Kerber camp on their feet, mum and dad, coach and Ibrahim Zadeh.
Sharapova in real danger here. Love 3 final set.
Sharapova clearly still has the belief.
15 love. Thirty love.
That's a nice attacking return from Kerber.
15.
Sharapova getting frustrated with her serve.
Oh, that's miles away. Massive miss-hit from Maria Sharapova.
30 all.
And these some huge points coming up. Just when you thought Maria was going to get a comfortable hold.
Let. First service.
Sharapova having to really find some extra power because Kerber has almost everything covered.
Oh, it's works for Sharapova. What a slice of luck.
Ms. Kerber 3-1, final sets.
Still the momentum very much with the German. 3-1 in front, final set. It would need a seismic shift in fortunes for Sharapova to come back and win this match.
What a point there from both players, but Sharapova definitely upping the pace of shot. in that last rally.
Love 15.
And beautiful forehand here. Those are tough to control, those low slices. And Sharapova with one of her best forehands of this match.
Kerber right back in there.
15 all.
It's an ace.
Well, she hasn't gone wide much on that deuce side.
30-15.
What a time to pull out that serve.
Ace number 5, offset by 4 double faults. She's served well.
Let's for service.
Incredible hitting from both players.
40-15.
Well, Kerber has really stood up to the challenge in this game. She noticed Sharapova was upping the pace of her shot, upping her intensity, and Kerber has matched her so far. It's too good.
40-13.
Sharapova's 44th winner. So far, it's not enough. Oh, great volley.
Dios.
The volley getting everyone off their feet in Sharapova's box. She is much more comfortable with the forehand volley than she is the backhand volley. And there, Kerber making a tactical mistake.
Out. Advantage, Miss Kerber. Miss Kerber leads 4-1, final set.
Well, there it is. Kerber way out in front in this final set now. Sharapova is going to have to produce the tennis of her year to fight back into this one. Kerber loving every minute of it.
I have to say that Serena Williams losing so far the biggest upset on the ladies' side, but this would be a huge one. We had a lot of upsets last year, but the trend seems to be continuing on the women's side of the draw in 2014. Sharapova was so clutch on the grass early in her career. Not quite as successful the last 6 or 7 years. Actually hasn't had a top 10 victory here at Wimbledon since 2006.
So the French Open champion. 4-1 down in the final set in the round of 16 at Wimbledon. The winner of this to play, Eugenie Bouchard of Canada. Sven Gronefeld, Maria Sharapova's Dutch coach, doing what he can. Limited input from up there. Sharapova, 1-4 down.
15 love.
And that exchange epitomizes the way this match has been played. What a tussle.
Love.
Well, there haven't been many unforced errors from Kerber. That last forehand, just the 9th of the match for the German.
Turn on that serve as it bounced off the centre court turf.
Badly mistimed that forehand there, Sharapova.
Game. Sharapova. Ms. Kerber leads 4-2, final set.
Well, Sharapova clearly still believes that she can come back and win this, and so does Sven Grunefeld. Kerber has to hold her nerve. More importantly, hold her serve here, 4-2.
And that's just it. How will the nerves hold up for Kerber down the stretch here in this final set? Really wants to avoid hitting as many second serves as possible.
There's one coming here. Can Sharapova punish it?
Just such a strange unforced error from Sharapova there.
30 love.
And we've seen a few of those in this final set. I wonder if that's fatigue, mental or physical, for all the tennis she's played these last few weeks and months. That shot taking a funny bounce.
30-15.
Right at that worn area right around the center of the baseline. What a get on that forehand earlier. Kerber is fired up here.
Edging closer, 40-15.
Wait, please, for service.
Just as she was ready to hit the ball. Ball was in the air. Alison Hughes asked her to wait. First serve. Kerber taking a few extra seconds here before she prepares to serve at 40-30. Potential lifeline for Sharapova. Yeah, Sharapova gave that second serve the full treatment.
Advantage, Miss Sharapova.
Almost hypnotic, this match. Can't take your eyes off it for a second.
Advantage, Miss Sharapova.
Well, the level from both these two has been incredibly high throughout. What a game this has been.
Let first service.
Both these two now have had 2 game points. In this game, Kerber was up 40-15 serving. So much tension out here.
Kerber needs a big first serve here. Kerber with a point for 5-2. Great point saved, and now she's 1 game away from victory.
Miss Kerber is 5 games to 2 final sets.
What clutch forehands there to end that game from Kerber. A deep one cross court, and then saw the opening up the line, and now Kerber on the brink of one of her biggest victories of her career.
Yeah, against Maria Sharapova, who tends to own centre court when she's out here. Now staring defeat in the face. Taking a long drink there, Sharapova. She's been working hard. It's a warm afternoon.
She's had to cover a lot of ground in this match. We really thought it would be Kerber the one doing most of the running, and as we showed earlier, it's about even, and that's how well and effective the ground stroke game of Kerber has been.
Will there be more twists and turns as Sharapova serves to stay in the match? 2-5 final set.
Love 15. All.
Between points, you can hear a pin drop out here. Sharapova not going down without a fight. Still kicking and screaming.
All.
She's missed. It's match point.
Amazing there, Sharapova, right off the back of the line.
Yes. advantage, Ms. Sharapova.
Not quite.
Ms. Kerber leads 5-3, final set.
Kerber will have to serve for her place in the quarterfinals.
Quiet, please. Thank you. Please, thank you.
5-3 final set.
Love.
Look of despair on Sharapova's face as she saw that drop wide of the line.
Sharapova just going for everything now.
15-all.
And starting to find her range here at the end of this third set. Is it too late?
Must be unbearable to watch for the coach. 15-30, double fault from Kerber. Second service
15-14.
punished by Sharapova. It was just 70 miles per hour.
Wait,
The
please.
Russian has 2 break points.
Sharapova breaks.
Ms. Kerber leads 5-4, final sets.
Unbelievable tension out here now. The Kerber fans were taken very close to victory. She served for it. Sharapova broke back and will serve at 4-5,
Time.
serving to stay in it.
Well, Kerber's so close to winning this match with her match point at 5-2. Sharapova going for her backhand, getting the back of the line, and you never can count Sharapova out. The best fighter, best competitor we've ever seen in all of women's sports.
Small margins separating them. Sharapova still with a little bit of added pressure here. She's serving to stay in the match at 4-5.
Let for service.
It's important for Kerber to get that first point under her belt.
Love
See if
15.
that calms some of the nerves. Trying to close this match out.
Long as well.
Love 13.
Those are the shots that Sharapova's been making time and time again in the match. Points now for Kerber. After 2.5 hours of
Love 14.
Astonishing tennis on centre court.
Thank you, players already.
Sharapova has already saved one. Can she save more?
$15, 14.
Kerber still has 2 match points.
$30, 14.
No.
what a fighter Sharapova is. 4 match points saved.
Dios.
screaming at herself after that ball dropped wide. Is this the time?
Sharapova going to that T-serve again on the ad side. Has really started to use that serve wisely.
Advantage, Miss Kerber.
5 match points saved already. This is number 6.
What a shot!
Such great tennis from Maria when her back has been against the wall in this match.
Advantage, Miss Sharapova.
Six match points saved. Chance to tie the third set at 5 games all.
Deuce number 4.
Advantage, Miss Sharapova.
This game has now lasted more than 8 minutes, longest of the match.
What a comeback from Kerber that point. It's so tough to play mentally after you know you could have been in the locker room already, but Incredible fight here from both these players. It just cannot get any better out here right now.
Advantage, Miss Kerber.
Match point number 7 for Angelique Kerber.
It's out, and Kerber takes the win.
2 sets to 1, 7-6, 4-6, 6-4.
What theatre on centre court. Lucky number 7, match point number 7 was the one that counted.
Angelique Kerber celebrating the biggest win of her career. Certainly has to be one of the most dramatic, but can never question the heart and the desire of this lady here, Maria Sharapova, who, despite not playing her best tennis, gave it absolutely everything she had. And now another huge upset in the ladies' draw.
And a standing ovation around centre court from everybody, including all the members of the Royal Box. Mark Webber as well. Angelique Kerber taking her time to sign the tennis balls at the side of the court. Maria Sharapova is well on her way to the locker room already. A dynamic, determined display from the German, who was on the end of some incredibly powerful attacking strokes from Maria Sharapova for much of the match. But she was equal to it. Incredible defense.
You have to play good tennis to beat Sharapova, but you also have to be so strong mentally. And Kerber really summoning all her positive emotions there in that final game, that up and down last game. But what a moment for her in her career, especially on center court.
Yeah, she'll be looking forward to a short layoff now before the next match against Eugenie Bouchard, who's had a day off today. She'll be fresher, but there'll be a spring in Angelique Kerber's step. She's come through this match against Maria Sharapova in 3 sets, 7-6, 4-6, 6-4, and she's talking now with Phil Jones.
Angelique, quite possibly the match of the tournament so far, and you have won it in fantastic style. Give me your initial emotion at the victory over Maria.
You know, it's unbelievable. I mean, it was a so tough match. I mean, we was playing on a really high level, and it was so close. Every single set was so close. So I'm just happy that I won the match against Maria. I mean, she's a great player. She played so well on grass, and I was just fighting and focus on myself. So I'm so happy to be in the quarters now.
Now, you were in the semi-finals here a couple of years ago, but in Grand Slam since, it's been fourth round pretty much all the way. Was that at all in your mind when she kept taking those match points away from you?
You know, not really. Of course, I had it before the match in my mind that the last few Grand Slams, I lost in the fourth round. But on this match, I was just trying, you know, to focus from point by point. And it was a great match. I think the people enjoy it out there. And it was great to play on the center court. It is amazing atmosphere there. And I just enjoy the match right now.
So tell me then, what was going through your mind as you had all those match points and they ebbed away, and what gave you the belief you were going to win it in the end?
You know, I was, when I had the 3 match points in a row and it was due, I was just tried to focus on myself and just said to myself, you know, believe in your game, just try, hit the ball and just be aggressive. And I try it, and at the end it works. So I'm really happy that I won the very close battle against Maria.
We know you've got Eugenie Bouchard next in the quarterfinals, but if you're playing that kind of tennis, there's great potential for you to go all the way here, surely.
You know, right now I will focus on my next round. I mean, against Jeannie, it's a tough match. I lost against her in Paris, so I will try to focus on myself like today, play aggressive, play my game, and enjoy the match and enjoy every single moment here.
Well, celebrate tonight. You deserve it. Congratulations.
Thank you.